Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for those songs in Beyonce's discography that we wouldn't advise trying without really warming up your vocal cords first, and perhaps getting a singing lesson or 50. We won't be including any numbers from her Destiny's Child days, as her solo career has plenty of choices that make us lose our breath. Number 10, Green Light. This number is so full out that it's like a traffic light stuck on green. You've got to go, go, go until the very end. At first, the smooth and sultry intro might have you fooled that you're in for an easy ride, but just wait for that first chorus to hit. There are so many layers to B's voice, and keeping up with the constant tempo changes is no easy task.
Holding up traffic, screaming, go!
But if your range fits comfortably between C#4 and F5, it really gives you a chance to show off what you can do. Just don't get too comfortable if you plan to attempt those belted inserts in the final chorus. Number 9, Virgos Groove. Queen Bee entered her Renaissance era to bring joy to the world during a globally scary time. Sure, we couldn't go to the clubs, but thanks to her, it sure felt like the clubs could come to us. Songs like Heated and Plastic Off the Sofa certainly challenged our vocal cords.
I'll always be your secret weapon in your arsenal.
But arguably, nothing showcased B's impressive and far-reaching talents quite like Virgos Groove. Just how does she make maneuvering such a vast vocal range sound so easy? She effortlessly goes from the most gravelly and soothing lows to the most mind-blowing highs. It's hard to believe one person can demonstrate so many vocal shades. We think we'll stick to bopping along to this one. Number 8, Ring the Alarm. From those opening sirens, you know you're in for quite a roller coaster. The angry tones of a scorned lover set the vibe from the start, and you'd better be ready to keep that up until the very end. The vocals take the singer on a ride filled with explosions, powerful beats, moments of softness, and some impressive elongated notes. Plus, whether you can relate to the narrator's heartache or not, you better sing it like you can.
This is taking a toll, the way the story unfolds. Not the picture perfect movie, everyone would have saw.
When you bring that all together, you have a vocally ambitious number that demands high stamina and all the energy you can muster. And don't forget to convince your listeners that you're not someone they want to cross.
This is my show, and I won't let you go. All it's been paid for, and it's mine.
Number 7, No Angel. At first listen, you might think this song is a breeze to sing. It's got a steady pace, minimalist vibe, and seems like a great number to just chill to.
Baby, put your arms around me, tell me I'm a problem.
That is, until you actually try and sing along.
You're no angel either, baby.
Suddenly, you find yourself straining to match B's higher falsetto and struggling to catch your breath while trying to imitate her breathiness. In short, much like the song's title, you might sound like no angel. But it's not all bad news.
You're no angel.
Spin wrote that part of B's charm on this track is that she's, quote, cool with being pitchy and imperfect. So if that describes your singing abilities too, don't let us discourage you from giving this one a go.
No, I'm not the girl you thought you knew and thought you wanted. Underneath the pretty face is something complicated.
Number 6, Listen. Listen was among 4 new tracks written for the movie adaptation of the 1981 musical Dreamgirls. During this emotionally charged scene, Beyoncé's character Dina Jones decides to leave her domineering husband and become an independent woman. Those are some intense emotions to relay, and the actual singing doesn't make it any easier.
But now I gotta find my own.
This number will push your vocal range and chords to the very edge and perhaps beyond. but it demands nothing less. After all, this is the singer's moment to shine and say she won't be left in the shadows anymore. Look, you're demanding that your audience listen. Nail the song and you'll have them hooked on your every word.
If you
Number 5, Drunk in Love featuring Jay-Z. Perhaps one of B's more explicit numbers, Drunk in Love sees the singer join forces with her husband to describe their very active personal life.
We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this happen? Oh, baby.
But we're not here to discuss the lyrics. The song doesn't follow the usual verse-chorus repeat structure and is filled with some pretty hard beats to hit.
Drunk in love.
On top of that, you have to be able to manipulate your voice from raspy and sultry to loud and dominating, without just screaming the words. It also helps if you can rap.
Walking in my last 7 living. I'm rubbing on the rubbing. If you scared, call that ribbon. Boy.
Indeed, the vocal versatility required here is next level. Still, it's not just about hitting the notes. You'll want to leave your audience feeling hot under the collar, too. Number 4, Get Me Bodied. After a short hiatus from her solo career to focus on other projects, Beyonce returned with her sophomore album and a message to all her fans that they ain't seen nothing yet. B-Day seemed to be her way of showing everyone just how far she could stretch her voice. Take Get Me Bodied. It's sharp and crisp and demands acute accuracy. Also, if you can sing in her register, you can easily have an arena full of people in a trance. However, the melody has a very specific and controlled rhythm that makes any missteps glaringly obvious. It demands 100% of your focus, so be sure to warm up first. Number 3, Deja Vu featuring Jay-Z. Even the most well-trained singer might approach this song cautiously. It's exceptionally tricky and calls for all the strength and stamina you can muster. Beyonce sings about being so in love that you lose control, which is exactly how this song can sound without the right command and balance. At some points, her voice rises so high that we imagine even lip-syncing along could be exhausting. It is. If you want to give it a go, maybe work on your vocal and breath control first. Believe us, you'll need it, especially when that last pre-chorus swoops in. We don't know how B can master all that and dance. We can barely stay on track while standing still. Number 2, Countdown. It takes a super talented artist to start their song with some mind-boggling vocal runs, but here we are. Yes, your vocal abilities are in the spotlight from the get-go. And not every singer can modulate quite like Beyonce. It brings a layered quality to the number, allowing the singer to showcase impressive technique while still stirring something deep within their listeners.
Ladies, if you love your man, show him you the flyest. Grind up on it, girl, show him how you ride it.
It covers various genres, each demanding its own skills and sounds. There's really nothing quite like it. Also, the pace is practically guaranteed to raise your heart rate. Brave it if you will, but you might find yourself counting down until that final note is behind you. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Sandcastles. It demands that you give it everything from the deepest depths of your soul. A sturdy larynx doesn't hurt either.
Every promise don't work out that way.
6-inch featuring The Weeknd. However low register you think this song is, take it down another 6 inches.
6-inch heels, she walked in a club like nobody's business.
scared of lonely. We're scared of trying to keep up with B on this one.
I'm scared I'm lonely, and I'm scared of being the only shadow I see along the wall.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Love on Top.
Bring the beat in.
Love on Top is often considered not just one of Beyoncé's hardest songs to nail, but also just one of the most challenging songs to sing, period.
I can feel the sun whenever you're near.
So we'll start by saying that if you don't have her powerful vocal range and control, you might want to find another way to declare your love. This is not for the faint-hearted.
Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need.
Even if you can get your vocal cords around the higher notes, you could still get caught off guard by the numerous key changes.
You're the one I love. You're the one I need.
Okay, let's say you've mastered all that. Can you match the power and vigor of Beyoncé's performance? We need to lie down just thinking about it. Meanwhile, Beyoncé once sang this song for two. Which Beyoncé track would you avoid at karaoke night? Let us know which and why in the comments.
Baby, 'cause you're the one that I love. Baby, you're the one that I need.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.